everyone. My name is Sami. I will be guiding you through a grounding yoga practice for regulating your nervous system. Let's get started. Find a nice comfortable cross-legged seat, maybe sitting on a pillow or rolled up blanket to help raise the hips to help sit nice and tall. Thank yourself for taking the time on the mat today, acknowledging whatever is showing up for you. It is all welcome here. Now settling into your seat, noticing your natural breath. Your inhales and exhales, are they short, long, shallow, or easeful? Just observing where you're at today. Now can you focus your breath, inhaling through the nose to expand into your lower belly, maybe placing your hands here to feel the expansion, and then exhale through the nose, your navel drawing back towards your spine. So inhaling, belly expands, and exhale, your navel draws in towards your spine, flowing through this here. Now inhale and move this breath from the belly up into the rib cage, expanding the torso, then up into the chest and collarbones. Then exhale, releasing the chest, then the rib cage, and then the belly. This is our 3-part yogic breath, helping to bring us into the present moment, signaling to your body that you are calm, safe, and relaxed. Inhaling into the belly, then up into the rib cage, all the way up to the chest, and then exhale, release the chest, the rib cage, and the belly. Nice work. Now returning back to your natural breath, noticing any subtle differences here. Inhaling, placing your left palm on the ground, and exhale, reach your right arm over to the left, grounding down through the sit bones, feeling that nice stretch in the side body. Shoulders down, arm reaches long, breathing here. Inhale back to center and exhale, taking it to the other side. Careful not to collapse the chest, keeping it nice and open. Inhale, arms up to the sky, and exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale to lengthen the spine, and exhale to twist. Being mindful if it's your first twist of the day, and to be gentle with yourself. Gazing over the left shoulder, breathing deeply. Inhale back to the center, up to the sky. And exhale, twisting to the other side. Each inhale, lengthening your spine. And each exhale, releasing into the twist, gazing over the right shoulder. Inhale, sweeping the arms up into the center, and exhale, hinging at the hips and folding forward, grounding through the sit bones, breathing into any discomfort, meeting your appropriate edge and being mindful not to push anything. Inhaling back to center, and exhale, gentle heart opener, planting the palms behind you, your fingers facing forward, shoulders draw down, chest lifts, chin is slightly tucked, breathing deeply into your torso. Inhaling back to center, and exhaling, releasing the legs, giving them a little bit of a shake, and crossing the other foot in front. Inhale, arms overhead, exhaling, folding forward, feeling any differences between the sides, maybe a little bit of gentle movement. Find what feels good for you. Inhale, releasing back to center. Exhaling, finding the gentle heart opener again, grounding down through the hips. Your heart shines forward. Breathing. Inhale here, then exhale, releasing, making our way onto all fours to our tabletop position. Aligning the wrists and elbows underneath the shoulders and the knees under the hips. If you have double jointed elbows like me, engaging the triceps by micro bending your elbows. Inhale, pressing into the palms, dropping the belly, and then exhaling, tucking the tail, rounding the spine, cat pose. Inhale, arching the spine, shoulders down, gaze forward. And exhale, rounding the spine, cat pose. Inhaling, heart shines forward, cow pose. And exhale, arching the back here. Really warming up the spine today. Inhale, plant the left palm into the center of the mat, right arm peels up to the sky, and exhale, threading the needle to the left. Extending the left arm forward, palm presses into the ground, deepening the twist. Breathing, feeling the expansion of the torso. On your next exhale, unraveling back to tabletop, taking it to the other side. Inhale, left arm extends. Exhale, thread the needle to the right, feeling the twist. Right arm extends, palm pressing into the mat, feeling that twist in the spine. And exhale, back to tabletop. Inhale, extend the right leg backwards, lifting it in line with the hips. Exhale, bend your right knee into the chest, and stepping it forward between the palms, finding your low lunge. Inhale, drawing everything into the center of the midline, sweeping your arms up overhead, energy through the palms. And exhale, drawing the arms behind, finding a bind, shoulders drawing down, and gentle back bend. Breathing into the stretch here. Exhale, release the bind, frame the front foot, flex the right toes back into your half splits, keeping the hips square, a generous bend in the right leg here, stretching those hamstrings. Inhale, back to low lunge, and exhale, planting the palms, stepping back into tabletop. Making your way into extended child's pose, melting the heart down, a little relax, a little reset. Coming onto the fingertips if you'd like a little bit more for the shoulders, otherwise just relaxing here, breathing deeply. Coming back into all fours. Inhale, extending your left leg out long this time, toes flexing down. And exhale, stepping the left foot to the front of the mat, light on the fingertips. Inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead, low lunge. Feeling the opening in the front of the right hip, grounding down through the earth for support. And exhale, drawing back into half splits. Left toes flex towards the face, generous bending in the knee. Meeting your appropriate edge, not straining. Inhaling, moving forward into low lunge. Exhaling, planting the palms, stepping right back into the tabletop. Finding some nice easy movement, rocking hips from side to side. Inhale, curl the toes under and stepping up, pressing up into plank. Engage the core. And exhale, slowly lowering down onto the belly, elbows hugging into the side body. Uncurling the toes, palms in line with your chest, grounding down through the pelvis. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, release. Inhaling, baby cobra. And exhale, release. One more. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. This time, taking the palms off the side of the mat, pressing into the fingertips for a king cobra here. Inhaling, rising up. And exhaling, slowly lowering down. Extending the forearms and the palms out in front, in line with the shoulders, finding Sphinx pose. Pressing into the tops of the feet. Gently looking over the right shoulder. And then the left. Gazing over the right. And then the left. Releasing back to center. Planting the palms, curling the toes under. And pressing back into a bit of a child's pose variation, but stretching the toes here. Releasing the shoulders, breathing into the belly, feeling the skin of the back, stretching across the body. Then pressing into the palms and raising the hips high into your downward facing dog. Walk out your dog. Maybe it's the first one of the day, keeping a generous bend in the knees to allow a long spine. Spreading the fingers to take the weight out of the wrists. Releasing your neck. So it's nice and relaxed. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, and making your way to the front of the mat. Finding your forward fold. Bending your knees generously here, protecting your lower back and your hamstrings. Maybe clasping your elbows, swaying from side to side, finding what feels good for you. Inhale, halfway lift, finding a flat back, palms come to your thighs or your shins. And exhale, folding into a little squat. Giving yourself a little hug, thanking your body. And coming into a little froggy squat, if this is comfortable for you, opening up the hips. And also if comfortable, coming into our malasana, a yogi squat. You can put blocks or a mat, rolled up mat under your bum. Otherwise you can stay in your froggy squat, whatever feels comfortable. Opening up the hips here, elbows on the inside of the knees, actively pressing out. Hands at the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Spine nice and long, gaze is forward. Then coming to sit back on the bum, maybe doing a little bit of a rock and roll, front to back. A bit of fun here. If this doesn't feel good, you can just meet us on your back. Coming onto the forearms, feet are planted. We'll windshield wiper the legs one way, then the other way. Just a little bit of a counter stretch. Releasing the hips here. Then finding our way onto our backs, preparing for bridge pose, fingertips towards the heels, grounding down the palms. Inhaling, connecting to your center, drawing the pelvis upward. Imagine squeezing a block between your thighs. Keeping your shins from splaying outwards, chest to your chin, chin to the sky. Squeezing everything into the center and breathing here. Great. Then exhale, slowly lowering down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Hugging the knees into the chest, maybe rocking from side to side for a juicy little back massage. Then plant your feet onto the mat, shift your hips to the right. Right knee hugs in, left leg extends, drawing your right knee all the way to the left for a reclined twist. Gazing over the right shoulder, right arm extends. Breathing into the twist. And unraveling, coming back to center, shifting the hips over to the left side now. Left knee hugs in, right leg extends long, taking the left knee all the way to the right this time, gazing over the left shoulder, left arm extends out long, breathing into the twist. And coming back into center, this time extending both legs out long, preparing for our Shavasana. Letting your legs relax, your palms facing upwards, feeling the points of your body connecting to the ground, the earth, feeling supported. Finding your conscious breathing, inhaling low into the belly and exhaling long, slow breaths. Finding rest, finding balance, finding a sense of groundedness, a sense of ease, a sense of surrender and letting go. Bringing your awareness back into the body, gently wiggling your fingers and toes, rolling over onto one side. When you're ready, pressing up into a seated position,